Hello everyone, it is Gray, and today I've decided to show you my top 3 best and worst Minecraft updates. We're on top of my giant portal thing here that I built by hand. I'm very proud of it. And we have strange blocks that are blocking our way to each of the updates. This is basically, we start with the third place best and third place worst, and move on to second place and then first place for the worst and best updates. I'll be doing the best updates first because I'm cheery like that, and the worst updates second. So it'll go best, worst, best, worst, best, worst. So without further ado, let us begin. In my opinion, the third best update to ever come upon Minecraft was Minecraft 1.7, the update that changed the world. Not only did this add a whole bunch of new biomes and blocks, making it an excellent adventure building update, it also gave us some new mechanics to make Minecraft a little more realistic. So, the funny part is that you will no longer get snow biomes with your desert. That was funny for those of us who remember it. I put 1.7 in this spot because it had a lot of content for all types of players, adventurers, builders, the like, and also was a very fun update to play with a lot of in-depth features. It also didn't take over a year, 1.8. And now, you could have guessed, 1.5, third worst update in my humble opinion. I've taken the H to mean honest, because that's usually what people mean. I put 1.5 here because it really didn't bring players much unless you were a good redstone player, in which case comparators were your Bible. It basically gave you some new mechanics: weighted pressure plates, hoppers, droppers, or as I like to call them, broken cannon with no gunpowder. That's pirate speak. The redstone update, I still remember when it came out. It was my first major update. I was sitting around playing when my friend over his Skype call goes, "Oh wow, Gray, 1.5's out." And that was March of some time ago, 2012 probably. And the redstone update did not give us a whole lot unless we were into redstone, at which point it gave us a whole lot. I gave it third place for being a fun update, especially with the one change it brought to AIs of zombies and skeletons, but it wasn't that good of an update overall for Minecraft's audience, which is vast and has many different interests. On to number 2. 1.3, the Nether update, or the Halloween update. This brought us an entire new dimension, called the Nether. Basically a flaming wasteland that you can get into by striking a flint against some obsidian. It was one of the most adventurous updates, while also containing elements for builders, as I just showed you with that wonderful nether rack I just shattered. It was really a good update. It did pretty well as updates go, and it gave a 3D game a whole new dimension. I should really stop. Now, you could have guessed 1.6 is the second worst update ever created, according to Gray. When you have to name an update after one feature in it, I don't think that's going to be a very good update. 1.6 seemed kind of scattered to me. It had horses, name tags, hay bales, blocks of coal, and hardened clay, and that is all I can name off the top of my head. I believe it also included some AI changes to zombies, so now they're even deadlier. Yeah. I personally think that 1.6 didn't have a whole lot of effort put into it, and it was kind of scattered and not focused. See, my philosophy with updates, which I touched on in my 1.8 Spotlight review, was that updates should give a particular area something, but not be too specific. The thing is, the update that changed the world, 1.7, gave adventurers a big deal, biomes. It also gave builders a big deal with all the new blocks. And those are the two main types of people that play Minecraft. So 1.7 was a pretty good update, as well as improving Minecraft's performance. The Nether update was good because it did the same, and it also particularly emphasized exploration. 1.5 did isolate one type, but it didn't give any of the other types of players anything good at all. It was too focused. And the horse update kind of just went all over the place, and it didn't even have much of anything. Are you ready? Are you ready? You can probably tell. Prismarine on one side, Endstone on the other. It is time to see number 1. I just broke a door. Number 1 for the best update ever. You probably saw it coming. If I wasn't going to choose the release date, I was going to choose this one. Beta 1.8, the Adventure Update. It was an amazing update. We've brought ourselves full circle since that. We're up to 1.8 now. Alpha. And Beta 1.8 introduced a whole new thing. A new dimension. It introduced the End and the Ender Dragon. And end portals. And nether fortresses, because I'm counting 1.9 in this as well. It gave us a whole new... It kind of gave Minecraft a heart. Before now, it was just you running around, poking stuff with swords, and building stuff to survive the night, and maybe to make awesome stuff to show off to your friends. And now, it had a purpose. It had a storyline, and some people didn't like that, but I, for one, really did. I love the progression that comes with... Well, you start off at ore mining. You mine your ore, you fight the beasts of the night, you go to the Nether after you've gotten that diamond pickaxe. You fight the beasts in the Nether fortress, my all-time favorite. I'm a blaze wearing leather armor. I should really take that off. It was for a much older video, I think. And it really gave Minecraft a heart and a story and a soul, and it was just amazing. Amazing. Just saying. And now I'm going to break this Prismarine and give us the Bountiful update. With a pretentious name, 1.8, the new 1.8, was really 1.6 with a superiority complex. It introduced us a whole lot of stuff with no particular direction. What correlation do rabbits, dead skeletons, ocean temples, and lightning creepers making heads have together? It was mostly just random stuff that I didn't particularly like, and even though it's currently Minecraft's longest update, it took over a year to make, since 1.7, and it's also a very scattered update, and it introduces us a lot of stuff, but it doesn't seem to do anything particular for Minecraft. Before I wrap up this video, I'm going to name the runners-up. The runner-up here, 4th place if you will, for the worst update was 1.4. It gave us a new boss that I didn't think we needed, and basically gave us not a whole lot of cool stuff. And the 1.2 was the jungle update. It didn't have an official title, but it gave us iron golems, ocelots, and the whole new jungle biome, as well as some performance changes. It was a really fun update to play, I guess, and I've always liked it, as well as jungles. So, bear in mind before bothering me, it is a matter of my opinion. I really don't like to start any flame wars in the comments, and I much prefer happy philosophical discussion, as I like to do even in my videos. I would really thank it if you kept it clean and friendly and thoughtful and open-minded. Once again, thank you. See you next time.